Tunes conversions. I can't sugarcoat it. Some of those, you know, tumble stake command grab conversions are pretty crazy. But
yeah, I mean, we just had Trevor Sue again in Pull Your Weight. That same bracket with Nitro,
exactly.
Lord Knight, and it's bananas. Some of the things you can get away with on Axel right now.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, Bridget still insanely fun. We've obviously had a lot of high-profile players pick this up. Obviously, Hitachi rocking her. We have Diaphone putting in a ton of work there. We did have Kizzy in the beginning putting a lot of work in.
Character, you know.
But yeah, so it's nice to see a little bit more representation there because it's definitely a strong character. And so just the players going through some conversation here. I don't know if they were trying to pick a stage or...
I don't know. Trying to figure something else out here. Maybe something about the input latency. Just a quick correction. Nitro versus Booskar and Mailrun versus Glockman are going to be off stream. But we still got Lord Knight and Crocs and Socks after this. But right now, in this present moment, of course, we got Losers Top 16. Element versus WitchHazel fighting for a spot in Losers Top 8.
Yeah, I mean, this is where nobody wants to be.
Yeah.
Right? Like on the cusp of getting into that top 8. And the opposite is having to say you got 9.
Exactly, you know, not to be gatekept here. Only one of these players can make it into the top 8, just doing a little button check shenanigans. It's not the double gold burst whip that we saw in the LKO Tommy set. Just testing out some buttons here.
Yeah, Element showing off their FD skills there. So good stuff there. We'll reload real quick. But yeah, no, we good. And honestly, I'm going to be honest. If you say you got 9th at this tournament and then you show people the bracket, they're going to be like, you know what?
All right, you're kind of godlike for making it that far, for sure.
Good job, good job.
Yeah. But of course, to make it this far, you got to have that competitive spirit, right? So that when they're like, oh, wow, congratulations on 9th, you're like, I could have been 7th. Could have been top 8.
I could have been even better. I could have just not lost the first time and then been fighting for, you know, top 8 winner's side.
Exactly. That's the drive that you need. Driving straight into it. No intro. WitchHazel versus Element for Losers Top 8 qualifiers.
Man, how does Element keep getting P1 side? That's wild.
I don't know. Every time. Damn, he's good. Going up into the corner here. 2S forces on the burst.
Yeah, good burst there. It was the tempo coming in from Element, but WitchHazel still able to escape, and now back on the offensive. She's just pushing tempo.
Oh, the rock the baby. Hazel, too invested in the funny.
Oh, that command grab's crazy good, but you got caught low. JD.
Not quite close enough to the corner for the conversion, but still able to pick it up after a scramble after.
Nice little meaty tatami to cover a lot of the options there.
Yep.
Oh, you got tethered up.
Escabari. Oh, the yo-yo set a little bit too greedy because that tether brings you back in. You thought you were at the right spacing.
Able to push the pressure in the corner here too. Another Escabari. Definitely tough to deal with.
Yep, using the BRC. Could have gotten 2 mix-ups, but opting to just try and stay in Hazel's space. The DP breaks that chain, though. Yeah,
I mean, Bridget having that meterless reversal is actually such a unique thing to the rest of the kit when you're looking at it, right? Because you look at similar characters with the same archetype, they don't have that.
Exactly. You know, don't have the DP available, even though they have such strong mid-range. But of course, you know, the health leaves a little bit to be desired, and it's going to be reduced to 0. Element taking the first game against WitchHazel.
Man, there's lots of violence on my screen. I thought this was a friendly environment.
Friendly fire coming out here. Going into the game 2. Little walk back 5H, try and zone out Element on the walk back.
Yeah, nice little kickstart my heart. Didn't fully commit, just getting close enough to keep pressure on.
Oh, throw out the yo-yo. Gotta be careful. It's right behind you. Element getting opened up on the low, though.
Listen, there were so many mixes there. It was a first and a second. Normal throw coming in here. Yep, I would like to see a little bit more of the rock the baby, you know, at least threaten.
Stop, right? She's gonna hear you. She is a big fan of the rock the baby shenanigans. Oh, gonna be able to break the wall here. There we go with the close slash.
I mean, look, the movie's so good. You can hold it in the air and catch people on the ground. You can catch people from so far away on the ground.
A little bit of low crush action with the dash momentum. It's going half screen as well. Oh, pick up off the Roger dive with the yo-yo set as well. Gonna be able to get positive bonus and quite a good bit of damage for Hazel.
Little booty bump through the wall. BRC gets the hit.
We saw the katana draw trying to come out there, but Element finally able to get a counter hit to H, reverse the momentum here.
Liking the FD on the tatami, but right now you're gonna have to go right back where you came from. I feel like we've been here before.
Oh, far slash, yep, stop the approach. No, Escabari catching out the brave DP attempt. Oh no, tying up the round count once again.
What an awkward scenario that we just saw there.
Just caught out of the sky. And of course the Escabari has that pullback mechanic, right? So it really makes the conversion afterwards a little bit easier to get.
Bop, 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 kickstart my heart. Just barely dropping it right at the end, couple frames off.
Yeah, but you hate to see it. Not the close slash that Hazel was looking for, but still able to get the break Oki into the meaty yo-yo toss, which is very good. Don't have to worry about the parry.
All right. I didn't know if it was just going to be too high on the wall, but
yeah, that
Bridget
super in particular hits very, very high. If you think it's going to drop. Oh, no, sniped out of the IAD. Return of the killing machine. The revenge, actually.
Yeah, that's WitchHazel getting revenge for getting shot earlier.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
you got to do the full screen tracking normal.
Yeah, you can point at me, I'll point right back.
Spam this whooper to buff her super. All right, we got some fans in the chat, you know, trying to represent the Bridget here, of course. Alrighty.
Whopper,
It worked.
Whopper. Double bacon junior Whopper. Great, that's going to be stuck in my head all day now.
It's the brain worm, you know. You got to get something else stuck in your head, you know, to remove that song. But, you know, for the rest of TSB, it's just going to be following you around. They're like, oh, you want casual? Whopper.
But no, so I don't know if they're loading in. Yeah, they're loading in. Okay.
All right, there we go.
I was like, man, we're on this screen for a long time.
Just watching I don't know, they're pretty focused, of course. Now that it's tied up, they're looking for the momentum here to try and bring it back, but Perry off with that safe jump setup.
Yeah, nice little introduction there. Start getting WitchHazel thinking about it. She's going to have to, you know, always be careful on the approaches now.
Yep, exactly. You have some options with the yo-yo to be able to avoid that parry situation. Of course, you know, it really locks you out of some of your strongest Oki.
Yeah. But honestly, you also have to, you know, make them use it, right?
Exactly.
Like, sure, you did it once, but are you going to do it again?
All you need to do is represent it once, but the OTG 5H going to take that first round.
Good start here. Weathered the storm of potential defense, but another great round start coming in for Element. They're on the offense here, but man, they're getting challenged a lot.
Yeah, yo-yo set into the 5H, catching you on. You're doing quite a grip of damage.
Nice just block there. I'm genuinely surprised that came through.
Nice little BRC
to
keep yourself safe afterwards. Yep, this should be able to break the wall. Oh, not quite, but it keeps that meaty yo-yo Oki.
There we go. Actually, wow.
Oh, thought we were going to see the normal out of the roll, but actually just air dashing so you can get that super. Nice.
That super is buff.
Air okay as well. Gets you that conversion ability.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you start tumbling in, you're like, I could push a button, but this will kill.
Exactly. Gotta cash out on the meter there, but WitchHazel, not in a great situation here. Down quite a life lead, but able from the top rope to get that Roger dive.
I mean, you saw there that even with, there it is. It's
put it on the mental. Yep, pressing out the parry PRC. Oh, 2S is going to get you out, but the yo-yo on the way back keeps up a little bit of that pressure. Combo drop, but now you're
goes Johnson. And actually, Element getting a little unlucky with the placement of that burst, sending him back into the corner. You got to burst.
Oh, you got to be cognizant of the burst. Oh, no, the J8.
It's so burst safe.
Yup, just dropping you right down on that last hit. WitchHazel gonna take game 3, 1 game ahead, and just needs one more to move on to loser's top 8 side.
WitchHazel trying to send Element to the moon on that one.
Send you to the Shadow Realm.
Oh, forward throw, setting tempo.
Let's see it. We're seeing a lot of the J8 just to try and keep up that pressure from the far range.
What a great pickup there from WitchHazel too. Got the counter trade and it still worked out for him.
Yep, the yo-yo right behind you, just waiting for it to come back here. Burst still available for WitchHazel, going for the empty low.
This is looking tough here for Element, just getting schmixed into oblivion. Oh no,
a little bit too early, yeah, on the 2H. You hate to see it. And now Element starting up the game plan. 50% meter available. BRC is going to get you 2 free mixes. Don't even need it to force out that burst. Oh.
I'm actually a little surprised you bursted there, right? Like, you know you only need one more hit. They can't kill you in that combo. But I guess make it safe.
Oh, it's the hero burst. But once again, the Escabari catching out that DP startup, just maintaining that space. Oh,
gotta watch the ankles.
No! Oh, no, it's supposed to be another JD, but once again, you know, misinput on the air throw. All right, Element's still in a good spot here, though.
The mix is coming in, though. How many times can you block overhead? It's not all of them. That coast-to-coast combo, that was silly.
I can't believe it. Not a ton of damage, but, you know, Element down quite a bit of health off the second combo. Yup, slow RC into the JD. Now Element.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's set point for Hazel. This is so scary. Trying to space it out with the JH.
Yeah. Oh! That's enough.
That's going to be it. WitchHazel takes it off of the roll. 3-1 over Element.